Joining us now is former commander of SEAL Team 6 and Trump's Secretary of Interior. He's now the congressman out of Montana's 1st District, Ryan Zinke. Welcome to the program.
Great to be with you. It's stunning. But the deep state, we always knew it was there, and it is much deeper than we thought. You know, from a Montana
Commander,
perspective.
call me a radical, but if that's the mentality as manifested by former CIA and FBI leaders, unbelievable, guiding our agencies, if that's any indication of the Democrat vision for America, I shudder to imagine them taking the helm in the next 4 years against Iran, Russia, or China.
Well, remember, the Russian collusion hoax. The letters signed by many of the same people, right, that look at our country in different ways than you and I do. I mean, yesterday, after Netanyahu's speech, Hamas had overtook Union Square. As a former Navy SEAL, I spent a lot of my life fighting Hamas. And to see Hamas and the rhetoric spray painted on the Capitol, and look, if the Capitol wasn't surrounded, they would have went there too. They would have went right up the stairs. They defaced it, and Hamas, the poor U.S. Park Service personnel. But this is the tone of what we see. Hamas looking at the Capitol. Hamas is here, and I think the deep state, and there is. When I came in as secretary. Remember, 94% of this city, Washington, D.C., voted for President Biden. And I'm almost convinced.
I think that number is larger now.
6% don't work in government. So when you come in, and there is a huge disconnect between the Biden administration, which primarily looks in, the Biden administration is D.C., it's the power hanging on, you see it, right? There's a huge gap between the Biden administration, Washington, D.C., and the rest of the country. The rest of the country is not woke. The rest of the country wants our government to be accountable. We want to trust the FBI, but we can't because we see the abuse of power. We see the lies, the hiding, and the corruptedness. So you know what? I think with President Trump coming in, I've always said President Trump, he's more than a candidate. This is a movement because Americans are fed up with what's happening in D.C., the thirst for power. We're tired of getting kicked around overseas. We're tired of not having a border here. We're tired of our kids dying of fentanyl on our streets. And we want to change, and President Trump is that change.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.